Hi guys, Bomber here. Welcome back to the channel. And before we start, a huge thank you to all of my Patreons. If you want to join them and start supporting me, the link to my Patreon is in the description and the comment pinned down below. And with that said, let's jump into the video. So yeah guys, the deck of today is Lucian Kalista Grand Plaza. So Grand Plaza is the new landmark from Demacia, which is basically the only new card in this deck, but it is such a centerpiece in this strategy that really bumped up this deck viability, which was possible again even before this card, but now of course it is even better. The card is when an ally is summoned, give it +1/+1 and challenge on this round. So since it is summoned, you can take a lot of advantage to cards like Haunted Relic, which is insane with Grand Plaza, because of course you're summoning 3 2/2s with Challenger, which not only can take some trades and stuff like that, but yeah, they are very aggressive, like 2 mana to summon 6/6 War of Stats. It's pretty insane. So since we want this ephemeral package basically, we also see that it is very strong with Lucian, which again I've seen 4+ allies die, or Senna. We also run Senna, but if in those games with which you don't get Senna, summoning all those units can help Lucian level up. And even more, we run Kalista, where she is. Here she is. Yeah, because I've seen 3 allies dies, basically the Haunted Relic immediately levels up Kalista. So yeah, like, you can see that Haunted Relic is mostly like a centerpiece in this strategy, really a combo activator, basically, but it is not so great if there is not the Grand Plaza in the board as well. Then yeah, this is basically the main concept. Then to build upon this idea, we also run a Shark Chariot and what is the other card? The Blighter Caretaker, because again, summoning lots and lots of units. The Blighter Caretaker is mostly similar to Haunted Relic in summoning stuff. They already have Challenger, but you know, giving also them the +1/+1 is key there. And yeah, basically also the Blighter Caretaker having 3 units with Challenger, again, very helpful to remove blockers or actually kill the opponent's units. Yeah, it is very great again to go wild for Lucian, Kalista, stuff like that. Then we're also on again this ephemeral theme to revive the Shark Chariot as well. On top of that, Ravenous Butcher, since we have a lot of ephemerals, so it is pretty easy to activate Ravenous Butcher. Mark of the Isles for those occasions in which you want to attack with an ephemeral unit to resummon the Shark's Chariots, but you don't have them. And so you don't have an ephemeral to attack with, so you cast the ephemeral just for the attack trigger. Or again, Mark of the Isles, very great in all situations when you want to avoid a removal, you want to complete a trade, because they also play the trick. 1 mana burst, very strong trick. And on top of that, then Grizzled Ranger is insanely amazing with the Grand Plaza. If you can also curve, you play them on curve. Basically, a 4/2 with Scout, you attack with it, you remove something, and then you also summon the 4/5 Loyal Badger Bear with again Challenger, which can continue to trade. So like against burn or aggressive decks, like this is a completely insane move. We also run Cancerous Strikes and the Arrowing just for meta purposes, because if you're up against a very, you know, mid-range deck, then the Arrowing could get you the push through that you need to kill those mid-range decks. You have to watch out for denies and stuff like that, and on the old, like the most threatening decks, for example the Arrowing, for example, is very strong against Zero Draven, for example, those matchups. Instead, Concerted Strikes is for Fiora, specifically, and all other units which you want to remove but your opponent is not giving you the chance to. So for example, an Ezreal, if for example for those games in which you don't get the Grand Plaza and all the challengers that can remove the threats. So yeah, Concerted Strike, but mainly it is for Fiora Shen, basically, because Concerted Strike can remove the barrier and then go for the kill. So yeah, this is the deck. I've been ranking with it this day, and it felt very great. I got a 60 or more % win rate, but you know, I was tweaking the deck here and there, and still, since we got recently reset, we are basically playing against Masters. So having a 60% win rate on Masters is almost like going for the infinite LP. So like I feel like really this deck is very solid, and you should definitely try this out. And with that said, I will leave you to the games that we played today on the stream. If you want to watch the stream live, the links to the streams and all the other socials like Discord, Patreon, stuff like that are in the links down below in the pinned comment or in the description. And so I will leave you to the games. Why, man? Okay, now the Sovereign Soul. Okay, trashy end to start. Like I could keep an Undying, but we don't have the Grand Plaza. So this is probably a full mulligan. I played Lab's End? Yeah, tell me, man. Okay, Lucian. So this was looking kinda bad, but then we hit a Lucian. So it is immediately much better. Now we go for Senna. So like, yeah, let's see if we can hit a Grand Plaza. Ooh, that kinda hurts. I wonder if we just sacrifice the Senna and go for a very early. I have 3 minions, all of them have like 15 attack, and every time they get Swift Foot. What is Swift Foot? Like elusive? Swift Foot. Oh, Mina. Okay. Now I get what you meant. Yeah, that sucks. Recall 3 minions. Yeah. That card. Like, I'm wondering here. We probably go for Kalista, I guess. And we can level her up immediately with Unleashed Spirit. Why never lucky? Why? He could have an Avalanche. That would be kinda bad. But like with Avalanche, at least the Kalista stays alive. And we have a pretty huge attack with her. Like, do we want to commit to that? Or we could like go for Ravenous Butcher and level up Lucian. This is tricky, guys. Yeah, I probably think we should go for this. Then we wins beyond the Ravenous Butcher. Even if he goes for an Avalanche, doesn't really matter here. Okay, now he's tapped out from Avalanche. Which means... Like, I'm wondering, because he has a nice block on Kalista with the 3-2. Which he doesn't if we hunted Relic and we make the Kalista level up. Or like we could chill and just attack with Lucian this turn. Like, you know what, like there is a Senna. Senna is now the thing that Kalista is gonna resummon. So like I think that's too good to not take advantage of. And now he can't really block with the 3-2. Second Kalista. Okay, probably want to attack with everything. Or we could summon a Grizzled Ranger. But like I'm thinking like something is dying for sure. Like these summons an ephemeral. If he doesn't block the Senna, we could actually sacrifice Lucian to deal 10 for free, basically. So like yeah, this is only turn 5 and we have an insane attack there. And we didn't even get the Grand Plaza. He's sacrificing the Zoe, which probably means that he has a second one in hand. Okay, so that is dying. Which means again that we get the attack token back. With the attack token back, then we can go for Grizzled Ranger. Crash and Strike. Okay. So like, yeah, this kinda sucks. But yeah, now we can go for Grizzled Ranger.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Okay, so now the Kalista, if this dies, she will revive the... I don't know. Like, Senna has 3 attack, or 4. No, she has 4. Okay, okay, so Kalista is always gonna revive the strong dead allied follower. Okay, so yeah, she's always gonna revive Senna or sometimes the Red Guardian. Now double Shark Chariot. Yeah, like, guys, I think this is completely broken. Like, okay, we let this happen. I'm thinking, what could he have? Like, yeah, we sacrifice the Shark Chariot. Targon's Peak. Okay, you're dead. Completely super dead. We can also remove something with Kalista Black Spear. Like, I'm thinking here, like an Ashe. Ashe into Lucian to basically counter our rally. But then we just do that next turn and we win. We just go for the open attack. Did he just rage quit? Yeah. Let's go, guys. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. Like, this is very, very solid. Very, very solid. And like, this was actually also possible before the new expansion. But now it got even more solid with the Grand Plaza. Like, this seems like kind of a slow start. We're up against a control, so we wanted to deal, to put pressure on him. I wonder if we should bank mana. Like, yeah, we probably want to keep the Shark Chariot for when we can use its challenger. Lucian as well. Like, do we really need the Grand Plaza? Like, we can just, yeah, we can just, tempo here. We go for Kalista. Grasp, okay. We could Glimpse Beyond. But we kinda need the death synergy for when Lucian levels up. Ooh, this is already kinda interesting. Or we could go for Lucian into Shark Chariot. Like, what do we need to play around against this deck? Like, now, another Grasp of the Undying. Or Vile Feast. If we go for the Grand Plaza now, then we don't really have much use. Like, we can't play anything in this turn. Like, a Grizzled Ranger would basically call a Vile Feast. Okay. And I don't know if I want to Glimpse Beyond. Again, we kinda want to keep the glimpse for Lucian. I don't know if I'm being too passive here. Could probably be the case. But let's see where these gets us. Okay, so now he's one turn away from Ruination. Let's go for the Grand Plaza now, because if not, I don't know if we will be able to get there. So Lucian now, he could have a Vengeance.
There's a chill in the air.
Or a Grasp, second Grasp. Avalanche, okay, that's fine. Vile Feast then. To follow up and finish the trade. But then now we're glimpsing beyond. Okay, he's not going for it. Wizard Danger, second one. Yeah, let's go for him. And we can also go for Shark Chariot now. Next turn we could go for Haunted Relic and Blighted Caretaker. Ruination. Okay. Do you want to glimpse? Like, don't really know. Like, what else could we do? We could deal a lot of damage to him with also the Haunted Relic. Like, that will be 6, 10, 14 damage in a turn. Like, yeah, we can probably do that. Like, yeah, this matchup is kind of strange. Okay, we still have the Blighted Caretaker for, you know, ephemeral summons. So, like, this is gonna be 14 damage. We lose all our board. He's basically just burned, basically. 4 mana, deal 10. Wow, that's insane. Okay. We almost could OTK him. Anivia. Okay, we don't really care about that. Now he's almost tapped out. We could go for Blighted Caretaker. Like, also the Anivia attack doesn't really do much against us. But like the 3-4 was kinda interesting. Like, yeah, we have lethal. At 1 mana, what could he have? Not really much. We also have a Relentless Pursuit. Yeah, glad, this is lethal. This is lethal, guys. Let's go.
For my homeland.
Yeah, like, we just take it. Oh, and we also have the Shark Chariot. Didn't think about that. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Guys, this deck is insanity. Like, what are we saying? What are we watching? What are we looking at? Like, this for sure is the first deck that I post about the new expansion. He's already going for the win with like Fiora, stuff like that. Okay, so this is the rematch with Anivia. Let's see if now he's gonna be, you know, more lucky. Kalista, probably don't want to keep Senna. We probably want to go for Kalista and Haunted Relic. Like, this is a very great combo. We also have the Grand Plaza. Like, you should keep your combos. Ravenous Butcher as well. also Lucian. Yeah, you probably want to go for Lucian.
There's a chill in the air.
Like, we are weak to Avalanche. So next turn we probably go for just the Grand Plaza. And then we go for Grizzled Ranger, baiting out his Avalanche. Okay. So he's being very, very cautious, basically. Like, I wonder, here a Kalista. He can't really do much against a Kalista, even if he has an Avalanche. But really, man, what does he say? What does he say? Like, I am sure that she says we're gonna stick something in their ass. Like, change my mind. Okay, so now that is dying. We could go for Glimpse Beyond, or we could keep mana for an Undead Relic to deal some insane damage to him. Yeah, we probably want to go for Undead Relic, really. Yeah, let's go for Undead Relic. This is broken, really. Also the +1/+1, like if it wasn't a +1/+1, it wouldn't be so strong with Undead Relic. And yeah, let's probably go also for Ravenous Butcher. And we are just one death away from Kalista reviving something. But yeah, we deal... How much is this? 13 damage. Turn 4. This is madness, guys. Even more, because Kalista levels up. 15 damage, turn 4. Almost 30k. 17 damage. Like, where all these damage is coming from? Like, and now a rally here would have been the cherry on top. Grasp of the Undying. Then yeah, let's deny him the heal as well. Like, you know, let's BM him a bit. Ooh. Do you want to go for the kill now? Like, we could go for it. Or do you want to wait? Like, I'm thinking, next turn he could have an Avalanche. Now, he could have something to heal by 1 at most. But we could play the second Ravenous Butcher if he goes for a Vile. But yeah, if he goes for a Vile Feast now, then he summons the blocker. So now, okay, let's just chill. Let's just chill. So now he's dead to the open attack. And again, he has to go for a Vile Feast. But if he goes now, we also have Mark of the Isles. So yeah, I kinda think like the open attack is probably the good move here. He can't deny this kill with just Vile Feast, because we have Mark of the Isles. Okay, Withering Whale. Okay. Like, Withering Whale is fine. But yeah, that's also kinda expensive. So now, let's see what he goes for. A Vile Feast will suck here. Okay, he's not going for it. At 4, he could have an Avalanche. So like, I want to summon the other Ravenous Butcher. Let's see what he goes for. Then probably a Relentless Pursuit. Let's see if he goes for Vile Feast to summon the blocker. And if he does, then we go for Blighted Caretaker. And we win. He's passing. So maybe double Vile Feast. Or what else am I missing here? Double Vile Feast. But then why don't go for, not going for it now? Could have an Avalanche, so definitely we don't want to go for Blighted Caretaker. But then do we want to go for Grizzled Ranger? If he has an avalanche, he still loses. And then we still have the Mark of the Isles. Like, yeah, here, am I thinking too much about it? Like, is he dead already? And we are just overthinking? What could you have? I don't know if he could have had something. Like, Wild Feast, you had to play it before the attack, to also summon the blocker. Is this the deck? What do you mean? Meta deck. Yeah, I think this is very, very solid, really. So now we see Shark Chariot and Hunted Relic. Like, I probably want to keep the Shark Chariot because it could lead to some very interesting, yeah, like double Shark Chariot. It's pretty insane. Also, Lucian Senna. So yeah, on his attacking turns, like, you probably want to summon the Lucian. Cursed Keeper. Yeah, he will probably go for Ravenous Butcher. Like, this is Newinder. Pesky Spectre as well. Wow. Okay, man. Like, no joke, we could use the Ephemerals. Like, if we draw them, we don't really care. Like, this is not a bad draw for us. But, like, yeah, he could have an Unspeakable Horror. Like, we are taking a lot of damage. Like, this is 9 damage first attack is a lot. But we want to summon the Senna. The Arrowing. So yeah, let's go for Senna.
Don't worry about me.
Unfortunately, no Grand Plaza. Now he can't really attack next turn, because we are making the Senna die. Please be on. Okay, okay. Pretty slow start for him. Like, I mean, not really, because he dealt 9 damage on his first attack. But, like, he can't really compete against these. We also have the Arrowing now, so we could go for the Arrowing turn 6. Resummoning Lucian Senna.
They never stop.
Okay. So, like, now I'm thinking if I want to go for a double Shark Chariot, but, like, they can't block. So I probably want to be safe and go for Grizzled Ranger. We block with Senna and Grizzled Ranger. Kalista as well. Do you hear it? We show Trace there and in their ass. Like, it is 100% that. Changed my mind. Okay, so, like, you saw that he didn't go for the attack there. And then we can just, yeah, ass. Like, yeah, it is completely. She says that, for sure. No changing there. Okay, another Lucian with Rare Pursuit. Kinda interesting. So let's start with the Scout. Let's see how this goes. Okay, takes the damage. Warden Spray. Then yeah, let's go for the Shark Chariots, I guess, now. Like, I'm really wondering if we should, like, no, probably the Arrowing, it is not the time yet. We could Blighted Caretaker the Senna. That would be... yeah, that would be broken, actually. KDA map is the only map where you're doing that. Like, because I like so much the sound of it. So yeah, like, leveling up Lucian like that is insane. They're gonna need more coffins. Let's go, Lucian. Let's go. How do you deal with this? And we didn't have the Grand Plaza. Like, imagine this with the Grand Plaza. It's totally insane. Okay, so we probably attack with those last. Like, I guess, like, these. Doesn't really matter. Or we like... No, we probably... Yeah, okay, let's do this. Okay. So, because we want the Kalista to block. Let's go. Somehow this is very sad. You're killing his wife on your own. On your own. And then you're forcing Lucian to fight for you. Like, yeah, man, like... I'm so dark. And I also was like, come on, Lucian, let's go. Like, don't think about it. I just sacrificed your wife for no reason. Let's keep doing your stuff. But yeah, so now we also get the rally back. Like, Lucian is getting nerfed for sure. Like, they couldn't foresee the amount of broken stuff that Lucian would have done. Like, now you either have another unit, or you need to use the Kalista to block the Lucian, or you die. Those are your choices. Okay. Like, ephemeral kinda sucks. Like, I wonder if this... Okay, because you can only attack with this the first time. But yeah, he probably still wants to block. Or maybe not. Let's see. He doesn't block. But he's at 4. Shark Chariot. Okay, so next turn he could have actually a pretty interesting attack. But we can just go for Haunted Relic. If he overcommits and want to... Yeah, like the open attack was the best shot that he had. But yeah, we can just do this. He could have an Atrocity. But like, even if we are at 6, we are safe. But like, still, we probably want to chill. Next turn, we have like, we have another Lucian, by the way. So like, yeah, this is definitely fine. We go for these. We have a good attack this turn as well. And next turn we have an arrowing. Like, guys, this is really insane. Completely broken. So now we have the attack. We could also go for a Shark Chariot. Into summoning another Shark Chariot. But yeah, probably first Lucian, I guess. Like, we could go for Lucian, Senna, and Shark Chariot.
What does he want from me?
Yeah. Shark Chariot into... Oh, sorry. Yeah, we can't go for Shark Chariot, but we can go for Haunted Relic. Haunted Relic to go wide. Yeah, he's probably dead. Well played. Insane, guys. Insane. Against the Winder. So, like, you know, we are playing up against a very good meta decks called the Tournament. And basically, there are in-game tournaments for the top of the top. And you can read all the informations there. Like, it is very long. It is better if you read it after the stream, really. And it is probably also explained better than I could possibly explain. Well, I'm starting to slow down in Gold 3 this season, so I'm not super confident. Ah, okay, didn't know, thank you. Don't worry. Like, okay, of course, also, like, until Gold, like, the climb is very, very easy. Because you have multiple LPs, basically, how can I say it? Like, you gain more LP than you lose on average. Like, it is just a matter of playing the game and you will get there to gold. Really. Instead, like, from gold and above, then it is actually a zero-sum net, basically. So, like, you have to win more than you lose, actually, to climb. And if you are at 50% win rate, then you just stay there. And then, instead, it gets even worse on Masters, because you have to have a very great win rate to climb on Masters. Like, you have to have, like, 60% win rate to be a bit good at Master. So, like, he went for a very, very slow start. So, I kind of think we can chill here. I'm actually gaining 20 and losing 16. Oh, okay. So, then you're still gaining more than you're losing. Okay, then probably what I'm talking about starts from Platinum, then. From Platinum, it is a zero-sum net, basically. And yeah, after that, in Masters, it becomes really, really hard. So now, we could go for Hunted Relic, but I kinda like more to go for Hunted Relic when we can also level up Kalista. And I also like a lot this deck, because it is both very, very aggressive, but it actually is combo. Because you have some pieces that have to fit together. I think one of the problems with me my climbing is that all the Diamond Eye Platinum players got reset to where I am. Well, of course, but like if you got reset to Gold, then you were actually in Diamond, I guess. So like they are on your same level. Or did you not get reset? But I doubt it. You got definitely resetted. So now we also have the Arrowing, which is worth considering. I got reset from Gold 1 to Silver 4. Okay, okay. Well, like, then now that you are at Gold 3, then yeah, you are probably up against Platinum, yeah, Platinum, no, I don't think Diamond. Okay, so now, if he attacks this with Diana, we can mark of the Isles. And this looks kinda great already. Now with Kalista, if we manage to level her up, she's gonna resummon the Grizzled Ranger. He could have a Pale Cascade, but like I'm fine with this. Like this is dying anyway. Let's see if we can remove the Diana. Since I only played for 4-6 days or something. Yeah, like of course, in fact, like it is a very good accomplishment. By just playing that little, basically. Have you spent any money for cosmetics, but nothing in you know, in cards? Like this game is not pay to win at all. Like really, I just spent like $5 into like those. I don't have those equipped yet. Like. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, like it is completely free to play. Like trust me, I have all the collection by just playing the game and not even grinding all that much. I don't know if you are. I spent $20. Okay, for cards to have a quick start, basically. I probably want to go for Kalista, but first the Hunted Relic. Got arcade board and some cards. Really like the arcade board. Yeah, the arcade board is actually kinda great. I also liked that, but I only spent really probably like $5 really into the event that was like 2 months ago or something like that. Okay, he's passing. What could he have? We could also go for Shark Chariot. And yeah, we could actually obliterate the Loyal Badger Bear, because we don't want this to be in the pool for Kalista to resummon, basically. And we could also sacrifice one of the Unleashed Spirits for the Ravenous Butcher. Did you play any card games before this? Yeah, a lot of them. Like the most famous one that you probably know are Hearthstone, Magic, what are other? Fire Area, probably you know about that. Then what other is like a bit famous? Like, if you tell me some other games that you have played, I probably have played that too. Like, I played almost all games that are out there. Nocturne. Okay. Okay, this is kind of bad for us. But yeah, so let's obliterate that. Let's go for Shark Chariot to actually have a way to remove Nocturne as well. And then the other stuff is just to remove the blockers, so that our Kalista can get in untouched. And yeah, let's probably also go for this. I really didn't play many different card games though. 2-3 years ago I played a lot of Hearthstone. Okay, so then we have a game in common. I played very small amount of Magic as well. Okay, so then you know 2 games that I also have played. You probably want to take the value trade with the Remus Butcher, since that it's gonna stay on board. So okay, Kalista is also leveling up. This is looking kinda great already. Like, I love the Grand Plaza. Like, and sadly, it is probably gonna be nerfed in 2 weeks. or maybe just a quick fix. Like, yeah, very, very broken. Okay, so Kalista leveled up. Like, they probably have to change it into when an ally is played. Give it +1/+1 and Challenger this round. Or, like, remove the +1/+1. Or maybe both. I was using a Grand Plaza for a bit. It was the first day of expansion, so the deck wasn't ideal. It didn't really matter because of how good the Grand Plaza is. Yeah, like, really, Grand Plaza is completely broken. Like, really. Like, they are nerfing this for sure. And if they don't, then the game is unbalanced. Like, really. Or, like, you either have to just have an answer to Grand Plaza. I think they need to make it to give Challenger and +0/+1 or +1/+0. So, like, you want still for it to be summoned. But, like, are you seeing the potential of this with when I'm summoned? Like, the 2 mana summon 3/1/1s, they become so strong. Even if they have ephemeral. Even then, though, it might be too strong. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, yeah, probably the problem here is... Okay, next turn an Arrowing is coming, by the way. Like, the problem here is not into the +1/+1 and the Challenger, but it is more into the when the allies are summoned. You know, that's probably the part that is too strong. Oh yeah, actually, so instead it could be played. Yeah, exactly. Like, if it was when an ally is played, then it would still, like, be very, very strong, but, like, at least balanced. Like, I want this card to be balanced, at least. Like, strong, but, you know, like, okay, so now, yeah, we probably want to go for the Arrowing. So, like, we are just sacrificing everything here. Next turn we go for the Arrowing, we resummon Kalista. We resummon a lot of stuff. There is no way he can deal with that. He could have a Ruination. He could have a Ruination. I will give him that. Oh, we have also another Kalista in hand. Didn't notice that. So, like, we could go for just another Kalista. So, like, if he has a Ruination for some reasons, we don't lose badly. We still have basically an insanely good winning attack. We also have Shark Chariots in there. Right now, I am playing that Tam Soraka deck. I made it because I hated playing against it so much. Like, if you can't beat them, then be a part of them. That's how they say it. But yeah, currently Soraka Tam Kench actually is kinda strong, because what is actually dominating the meta right now, it is the burn deck. With, yeah, like a lot of burn, of course, like a lot of... damage to the face. So Soraka Tam Kench with all those heals that they run, then it is actually pretty great, actually. So yeah, it kinda sucks. Like, what is Kalista summoning? What is that? A Revenus Butcher? Is it summoning a Revenant's Butcher? Why? Is that the strongest? That died? Probably because it is a 3-2. And yeah, the only other thing that died... Yeah, kinda sucks. But yeah, so let's challenge these. But like, yeah, it is pretty bad, but it is going for this anyway. So like, okay, let's not challenge it. Let's see if he doesn't understand it. If we want to go for the kill, like this is, we are dealing 11. Strongest is attack, health, cost. Yeah. But like I was thinking, because like the Grizzled Ranger is a 3-1 and the Revenant's Butcher is a 3-2. So like for that reason I don't know if I want to remove the Revenant's Butcher from the deck, so that just you know, the Kalista as a better revival, better you know, unit to revive. Ooh, he's going for this? Then he's dead to mark out the Isles. You probably want to go for it. Let's see if he has some kind of removal or whatever. Or even just an unspeakable horror to go at 1. Yeah, okay. What do you want to remove? I missed what you say. I wanted to remove the Revenant's Butcher from the deck, so that it doesn't dilutes the Kalista revival pool, basically. Because at 3-2, it is stronger than a Grizzled Ranger, which I wanted more. Like, I want to resummon a Grizzled Ranger, and not a Revenant's Butcher. Yeah, it withers it down, exactly, yeah, it withers it down. But like, then again, the Revenant's Butcher is so much needed for a lot of other stuff. Like, now I'm really thinking, what if he has a Ruination? Like, we don't want to play the Arrowing on defense. I thought you wanted to remove the Grizzled Ranger, which I thought was not good. No. The Grizzled Ranger is completely broken with the Grand Plaza. So like, if we go for the Arrowing, what? Ooh, sorry, I thought that it was. Like, yeah, we don't gain much out of it. I thought that I was pressing pass, and I was like, no, guys. Okay, we can just wait here, I think. If he goes for something pretty big, we can go for yeah, like a Dusk Raider. Which was actually pretty threatening. Like, this is the most, the threateningest, I wonder, like, if we go really for the Arrowing now, like, we are winning next turn, anyway, and we summon a lot of stuff, which basically makes him unable to attack. Instead, if he has Spell Cascade now, we lose. Like, or we almost lose. Next turn we just start with an Arrowing, okay. But like, yeah, I think we are better off going for an Arrowing here. What do you think? Like, what if he has a Pale Cascade here? And maybe like a 1 mana 4/1, which actually is almost lethal. Like, yeah, let's just take it. Let's chill. Like, we are winning next turn with just a Kalista. I think I would... You would have risked it. So like going for a Concerted Strike. He probably has a Pale Cascade for sure, like he didn't play it in the whole deck. This card has been in his hand, but it's probably what I would have done.
Forgive me.
I don't... Oh, okay, so you don't think that's the good play. Like, it is very, very close. So like, yeah, and also like, you know, there was the Sark Chariot. Like, Pale Cascade plus the Sark Chariot. Almost, or it was lethal or almost lethal. But yeah, so next turn with, now the Kalista? A follower. Okay, so now he's probably going to revive the Loyal Badger Bear instead. Instead of the Revenant's Butcher. Blighted Caretaker. Like, I wonder if we should actually go for a Blighted Caretaker. But like, that's probably too risky. Let's just play it chill. Like, really. Like, he has to block everything.
No mercy for heretics.
Okay, if he's not blocking these, then he's dead to consider a strike. Almost. So yeah, let's see. Because this doesn't deal damage to Kalista, and basically this can strike. So now he has to have... what? Yeah, this is a good game. An Ashe, but no, that would not have worked. Okay, we won. Pretty intense game again against Nightfall aggro. Easy game. So yeah guys, that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also turn on the notifications, otherwise YouTube won't notify you of my content. Also, enter my stream so that you can interact with me live, as well as entering the Discord server so that you can interact and stay in touch with this amazing community that we are building. All the links that I just said are down below in the pinned comment and in the description, as well as also Twitter and Instagram. So that's it for this video, hope you liked it and find it useful, and as always, see ya!